Let's take a look at what we can expect. The big problem today has been the winds. The winds are gradually going to ease off as we head through the rest of this evening. The process has already started, but it's still definitely windy out there right now. The showers are also going to diminish as we head through the rest of tonight. Dry weather. Yes, really dry weather. Wednesday and Thursday, temperature still running about 5 degrees below normal, but we can handle that in exchange for the actual dry weather. And then unsettled conditions are going to return late this week, but unsettled doesn't mean a washout. It's going to be lower than a 50-50 chance of rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just a chance for a couple of showers. Right now, looking outside from the Mark Hopkins Hotel, yeah, it's definitely still wet out there, but the intense mist that we had a little bit earlier has diminished somewhat. Still plenty of low cloud cover hanging out. First Lord Doppler really didn't pick up on much of that moisture that we had at the top of the hour, just barely showing up because it's so close to ground level. The radar beam was shooting right over the top of it. That's not the case in the Santa Cruz Mountains. You are still picking up plenty of additional rainfall. We'll update those rainfall totals coming up at the top of the hour. But these showers are going to continue to diminish as we head through the rest of this evening. By 11 o'clock, we should just have some lingering clouds. And by that point, the winds are going to be much lighter across the Bay Area. And that calm pattern settles in for the next couple of days. Some passing clouds overhead from time to time, but otherwise really nothing to worry about. So good conditions for all of the power crews to get out and try to restore power to folks who have lost it. Good weather for all the arborists to try to clean up all the trees that have fallen across the Bay Area. Even once we get into Friday, we're going to see increase in clouds overhead, but through the middle of the day, yeah, just some additional clouds. The moisture still hanging out to our southwest. It does look like that could sneak up towards us by late Friday afternoon into Friday evening. In terms of the winds, they're definitely still noticeable right now, but I showed you a little bit earlier, the strongest gusts currently are lower than 40 miles an hour, and that diminishing trend is going to continue as we head through the rest of this evening. By 11 o'clock, the strongest gusts in the 20 to 25 mile an hour range, which is still breezy, but it's not nearly as bad as the conditions that we had earlier today. And the winds should not be a major factor as we go through the day tomorrow. Some of the strongest gusts only in the 10 to 15 mile an hour range. Yeah, we can definitely handle that. In the High Sierra, though, it is still a problem. Through 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, the winter storm warning remains in effect. On top of what they have already picked up, above 8,000 feet in elevation, they're going to pick up another 10 to 20 inches of snow. Above 6,000 feet, it's going to be about 5 to 10 inches of snow, and the wind gusts are still howling in the high country, up to around 70 miles an hour. The long-range forecast, while we do have that dry break tomorrow and Thursday and limited rain chances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's a significant chance of wetter than normal conditions as we head into early spring. March 20th is the spring equinox, and it's going to greet us with another pretty good chance of rain early next week. And the 8 to 14-day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center also shows a chance, although it's not quite as strong a signal, towards wetter than normal conditions as we get closer and closer to the end of March. But again, let's just enjoy the break in the action that is on the way. Right now, temperatures are mostly in the 50s. It is up to 62 degrees in San Jose. Still some of that mist drizzle hanging out over downtown Oakland. Once that comes to an end, we see partial clearing overhead. Temperatures will back down to the upper 30s and low 40s. Tomorrow's high is about 5 degrees below normal, but dry weather is going to be so nice. I don't think you're going to mind a whole lot. Temperatures topping out in the upper 50s and low 60s. Those numbers don't change very much as we head through the next several days. We bring in that slight chance of showers Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But again, each day at the highest, we're going to have a 30 to 40% rain chance. Better chances Monday and Tuesday. Doesn't look too heavy at this point. Something we'll continue to reevaluate every time we get a new batch of data as we go through the rest of this week and through the weekend.